Yeah, what's up? What it do? I want to address Lord Abba. He's known as a Moor, but now he he's still a Moor, but now he's pushing this new ADOS movement that Yvette Carnell and Antonio Moore started. But what I don't understand about what about Lord Abba is I seen Lord Abba years ago. My first time seeing him was on Sidnetta TV a while back, pushing that Moore stuff. And now to see him pushing ADOS. Like I say with the ADOS movement, man, the ones that's trying to push it for reparations, more power to you. But the ones that's pushing the xenophobia, man, and all this hate for other people and try to blame other people and try to come up with excuses and try to come up with proven points on how other people hate them and all this, the reverse hating is kind of crazy to me. And Laura Abba is one of the ones that does that. He has a show called To Be the Power, I think. And I seen him on Salnetta going in on immigrants. And somebody asked him a question, man. He said, so where the hate? Why is all the hate? And Lord Abba went in and said, man, you don't see, you ever been on Twitter and see some of these Africans on Twitter? And when I heard that, I said, what? I said, Twitter? And I know this is where Tariq, same hate is coming from Twitter. Man, I think that a lot of those accounts not even real. Do you experience this in real life? That's the question, right? We barely even see Africans. I'm in LA, and I know New York probably the same way, but in the community, you rarely see Africans, right? You will see more Caribbeans and all that because they're embedded in the community as black people. You wouldn't know who's who unless you ask them or unless they had an accent, right? There was never no disunity ever until this made up one on the internet had spewed up. And Lord Abba is one of the ones that's pushing it, and he went on the same rants that they go on. These Caribbeans, they come over here and they undermine us and all this stuff. And he went on a few rants too, you know what I'm saying? And then he tried to sugarcoat it. Now he's kind of light on it. He's not going as hard, but he was one of them. But I would like to say to Lord Abba, man, he's probably one of the biggest traitors that I've seen in this movement. Coming out of New York, being in organizations to where it was immigrant people in the organization with him fighting for black power. Some of his friends that he done dealt with fighting for black power, and to go and then to talk about these people, country and all that stuff, use a traitor, man. See, a lot of these dudes that's in these organizations nowadays, joining these new organizations that's hating on other black people, are haters. So Laura Abba always been like a hater, you know what I'm saying? So he's a hater. He switched up. He changed on niggas. He switched up when money became involved, because this whole thing revolves around reparation. When money became involved, all these niggas have switched up and start acting weird like weirdos. You know what I'm saying? That's what it all come down to. It all come down before reparations talk. This talk wasn't even talked about. So if you even have people saying that they supposed to give something, and they not a foundational black or a black American, and they can trace it back, the government gonna decide that. So why fight? Why argue with that? If you were a descendant, you were a descendant. They gonna find a way to trace that stuff back. There's no need to argue with people, right? Even then, they say that people saying that people shouldn't get it. They got people from the diaspora saying that. What does that matter? If you fighting the case in court, you can have 1,000 opinions, but whatever goes in that courtroom, that's what stands. It don't matter what the outside people are saying. This is what goes on in that courtroom. Can you prove that you deserve this, right? So what's the argument about? You know what I mean? It's just pure hate. That's all I see. And I'm out. Peace.